Doug Ford wants to privatize Wasaga Beach. And don't let them fool you, that is exactly what they are trying to do. With the Ford government currently planning on handing over Beach 1, Beach 2, and the new Wasaga Beach area to the city of Wasaga Beach in order for private development. Now, the transfer does come with the caveat that the beach must remain public. But we've all been to public beaches where the vast majority of the area is covered in chairs. Because your access to the beach might be public, but the ability for you to actually comfortably lay out all of your stuff, that isn't included. In this development deal, there is nothing stopping the city from licensing sections of the beach to companies to run chairs out of. You ever go to Europe and you want to go to one of those nice beaches and then you get up to one of the chairs and the guy says 50 euros? That, but Wasaga Beach. And beyond that, just because the beach access remains public doesn't mean that parking will remain public. It doesn't mean that the storefronts will either. It doesn't mean that there won't be some kind of luxury bar or spa or hotel or whatever that goes up, which would also negatively affect the living experience of the people who spent money to buy cottages at Wasaga Beach. The truth of the matter is the Ford government and conservatives see public parks as a nuisance, as a burden to the state. They'll say that they're only giving up 1% of the land, but it's the most important 1% to the average person who goes to Wasaga Beach. And if you're saying, oh, well, they won't do that, tell me why then is the province handing over control to the city of Wasaga Beach, saying that development will be allowed? If they're not going to gouge citizens for every dollar, why would they be doing this to one of the most visited public parks in the country? One of the most frequently visited beaches in the entire country. A place where if you're from the GTA, if you grew up in Vaughan, if you grew up in Toronto, Wasaga Beach is a staple for family gatherings. So this beach, this provincial park, which is fundamental to so many core memories for so many people from Ontario, why would Doug want developers to be involved? He'll say the same thing he did with Ontario Place. Oh, it's going to be this special, beautiful place. We're going to build it up. But that's some very Trumpian language. What's going to happen is it's going to gentrify, and it's not going to be accessible to the average person. Doug just wants another place to gouge the average person. Because Doug Ford doesn't care about you, and he doesn't care about this province.